الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين حبيب إله العالمين أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين لا سيما بقية الله في الأراضين إمامنا وسيدنا الحجة بن الحسن المهدي أرواح العالمين له الفدا. Respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you all on the birth of Lady Fatima salamullahi alayha. On this night, we commemorate the birth of the daughter of the Prophet, one of the greatest gifts that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to humanity. And on such a night, we make a commitment with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to honor her legacy and to embody the values for which she sacrificed. Now, as we continue our examination of Dua Kumail, this beautiful treasure that we have from the commander of the faithful, Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam, the Imam alayhi salam offers us an amazing lesson on time management. The Imam alayhi salam states, أن تجعل أوقاتي من الليل والنهار بذكرك معمورة وبخدمتك موصولة وأعمالي عندك مقبولة. He says, Oh Allah, I ask you by your greatness, I ask you by your glory to make my time from the day, from the night, بذكرك معمورة. I want you, O Allah, to give me the tawfiq and the success to dedicate my time in your path, so that your remembrance and your presence occupies my time. My dear brothers and sisters, the greatest capital Allah has given you is time. Allah states in the Holy Quran, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, wal asr. This is an oath that Allah is making by the asr. One of the common tafsirs, explanations of the word asr is time. Allah is taking an oath in time. Then what does Allah say immediately after that? Innal insana lafi khusr. Indeed, the human being is at loss. The human being is a loser. Why? Because your capital is melting away. If your capital is time, every breath you take, that capital is being reduced. You're losing from that capital. You know, they say in Karbala, decades ago, a person was selling ice on the street, an ice vendor. They used to sell blocks of ice. Now in the hot summer, when it's 115 degrees outside, you can imagine how fast those blocks of ice would melt. So the guy would stand and he would beg those who would pass by, please have mercy on the one whose capital is melting. My ice is melting. Buy it before it melts. Your time is causing your capital to melt every day. So you're at loss. So what do? The Quran says, accept. There's a way out. Use your time wisely. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Everyone is at loss except these four. Those who use their time to strengthen their faith, who have true beliefs. Do we really believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Or only when things are going good for us we believe in God? When we go through some financial trouble, some job trouble, some family issues, we become angry with God. Why is God doing this to me? I'm praying. It's been a while that I'm mindful of my salah. I'm fasting. How come I'm going through this? I know my friends who don't fast and who don't pray, yet their job is going good. That's a trial from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I don't pray because my job is going to be secure, or my financial status is going to be good. That's not why I pray. If whoever would pray, immediately God would give them the best financial, comfortable life, you think there would be someone out there who's not going to pray? Let's say you start praying, and then within a week your life changes upside down, everything goes well for you. Your illnesses are healed, your family problems are solved, your financial state becomes better. Then where's the trial? But we human beings, we want and demand instant gratification, right? Today we live in an era of instant gratification. I want results instantaneously. If I want to buy something online on Amazon, I want it to be shipped next day. Next day. If it goes 2 days, I get angry. I miss the deadline. Order within 5 hours, 36 minutes, and 20 seconds. You miss that deadline, you get angry. You want things instantaneously, right? This has impacted even our religion. I've seen some people, maybe they were not practicing, now they want to become practicing. So the brother, the sister starts praying. 3 days later, Sayyid, I'm praying. The past 3 days, I even prayed Salat al-Layl. My life is not changing upside down. Habibi, that's not how it works. Be patient. Be genuine. Don't worship Allah because you want some financial thing out of it. That's not genuine worship. Worship Allah because He only deserves to be worshipped, because He's the source of all goodness in the universe. But we fall into that trap. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. They do good. They use their time wisely to do good. وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ. They uphold the rights and the truth. They observe each other's rights. They observe the rights of Allah. وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. They're patient. Every moment that passes by and you're patient, you're building your spirituality. You're preparing your akhirah. So the Imam is giving us a lesson on time management. Manage your time wisely. أن تجعل أوقاتي من الليل والنهار بذكرك معمورا. Oh Allah, be the center of my time. One of the biggest challenges that we experience, especially the generation of the youth, is wasting time. We think we're all busy, right? Come up with a planner and plan every hour of your day. You'll see how much free time you have. A brother once told me, Sayyid, I thought I was busier than the president. With my job, with my schoolwork, with my family commitments, my social obligations. I need to go to the gym, sports activities. I really thought I'm the busiest guy in the society. Until he attended one of our retreats and we talked about time management. So after the retreat, he went and he got out a planner. Plan every minute of your day, my dear brothers and sisters. Know what you're doing every hour of the day. He said, I started planning 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, all the way till 12. What am I exactly doing? He told me, Sayyid, I discovered on average I'm wasting 5 hours of a day. 5 hours? I don't even know what I'm doing in those 5 hours, really. I accounted for my sleep. I sleep 6 hours, let's say 7 hours. My studies, my time at the gym, my time with the family, all of that, I planned it. I realized in between, I've got 5 hours I'm doing nothing. Nothing productive. And my dear brothers and sisters, the Imam alayhi salam teaches us, whenever you have free time on your hands, I'm not telling you to overstress yourself, but whenever you have too much free time on your hands that you're not using it purposely, you automatically invite the shaitan to your life. Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam states, إِذَا كَانَ الشُّغْلُ مَجْهَدًا. If you think working, being productive is hard, requires a lot of effort, فَاتِّصَالُ الْفَرَاغِ مَفْسَدًا. For you to have free time on your hands, that leads to corruption. Many youth, they struggle, especially when you're alone in your room. No one's watching you. We forget the presence of Allah. We fall into sin. One of the most practical ways to protect yourself from sins, don't spend time alone with yourself having free time. Free time invites the shaitan in your life. Be busy. Plan your schedule. Make sure everything that you're doing is pre-planned. You know why you're doing it. That will significantly help you against sins, against negative lifestyles. Plan it ahead of time. This is very important. And try not to spend time alone with yourself. You want to study? It's okay. Go into the living room. I know this could be a little distracting for you, but you'll get used to it. Don't worry. I've known some people, on their journey of studying, they go from being alone in their room, can't standing any sounds, to having 4 kids climb on their back. It happens, and they manage, and Allah gives the barakah. Don't worry about it. Don't spend too much time by yourself or too much time on your hands that is not accounted for. This in itself will take you away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In another hadith, Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam states, the hours of faragh, time that we wasted in this life, not really doing anything purposeful, will be one of the greatest sources of regret and hasra on the day of judgment. Let's not put ourselves in that position, my dear brothers and sisters. Let's manage our time wisely. In this world, you'll become more successful and you'll get closer to Allah. And one of the best methods to battle depression and loneliness, which is on the rise and affecting all of our families, is not to have free time. The more productive you are, the more you plan your schedule doing something, the less depressed you will feel, the better your mental health will be, and the less lonely that you will feel. Today, loneliness is claiming many, many lives. The biggest killer of youth today, do you know what it is? The biggest factor that's causing the youth ages 15 to 25 to die. It's not diseases, it's not car accidents. What do you think it is? Loneliness, depression and loneliness. They are claiming more lives amongst the category of youth than any other factor. One practical step to battle that is to manage your time wisely. Don't have free time on your hands. That increases your depression. Do something. Drag yourself. Force yourself until you get the habit of occupying all of your hours with something productive. And that's what the Imam asks in Dua Kumail. And tonight, when you read this passage, ask Allah for this. أن تجعل أوقاتي من الليل والنهار بذكرك معمورا وبخدمتك موصولا حتى تكون أعمالي وأورادي كلها وردا واحدا وحالي في خدمتك سرمدا. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to illuminate our hearts with His presence. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين.